We live in a world that praises independence. We're told to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and never rely on anyone. While self-reliance is important, there's a shadow side to this go-it-alone mentality. It's called hyper-independence. Hyper-independence is more than just being self-sufficient. It's a fierce need to do everything ourselves, a deep aversion to asking for help, even when we desperately need it. It's a defense mechanism, a wall we build to protect ourselves from vulnerability. But here's the truth. No one achieves anything truly great alone. We are wired for connection, for shared experiences and mutual support. Hyper-independence, for all its outward strength, masks a deep fear of vulnerability and a longing for authentic connection. The cost of this illusion of self-sufficiency is high. It leads to exhaustion, burnout, and a profound sense of loneliness. Hyper-independence rarely develops overnight. It's often rooted in early childhood experiences, where our emotional needs weren't consistently met. Perhaps we had caregivers who were emotionally unavailable, or we grew up in environments where vulnerability was seen as weakness. As children, we are completely dependent on our caregivers. When those caregivers are unable to provide the emotional safety and security we need, we learn to adapt. We start to believe that relying on others is risky, and that we're better off fending for ourselves. This early self-reliance might have served us well as children, helping us navigate difficult emotions and uncertain circumstances. But as adults, it can become a barrier to intimacy, connection, and true belonging. Hyperindependence can manifest in subtle ways, often disguised as strength or capability. Here are a few telltale signs. Difficulty asking for help. Even when overwhelmed, you find it nearly impossible to reach out for support. Downplaying your struggles, you minimize your problems and insist you've got it handled, even when you're crumbling inside. Being overly critical of others, you judge others for their perceived weaknesses, often projecting your own insecurities. Difficulty accepting help. When someone offers assistance, you feel uncomfortable and deflect their offer. Prioritizing work over relationships. You pour yourself into work or other tasks, using busyness as a shield against intimacy. Recognizing these behaviors is the first step in breaking free from the chains of hyper-independence. The constant pressure to be self-sufficient takes a toll. Hyper-independence leads to emotional exhaustion, as we're always on, always striving, never allowing ourselves to rest or receive support. This can manifest as chronic stress and anxiety. The weight of carrying everything alone can lead to feelings of overwhelm and anxiety. Difficulty relaxing and being present. You find it hard to unwind and be fully present in the moment, always anticipating the next task or challenge. Fear of intimacy and vulnerability. You struggle to let people in, fearing that showing your true self will make you appear weak or needy. Feelings of emptiness and loneliness. Despite your outward success, you experience a deep sense of emptiness and disconnection. The struggle to ask why help feels like a weakness. For many hyper-independent individuals, asking for help feels like admitting defeat. It triggers deep-seated fears of being judged, rejected, or seen as incapable. We may believe that asking for help is a burden on others. We don't want to inconvenience anyone or appear needy. We think we should be able to handle everything ourselves. We equate asking for help with weakness or failure. Others might think less of us if we need assistance. We fear that our vulnerability will damage our reputation or relationships. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained, making it challenging to break free from the cycle of self-reliance. Section 6. Finding the balance. Cultivating healthy interdependence. True strength lies not in our ability to do everything ourselves, but in our willingness to embrace interdependence. It's about recognizing that we are stronger together, that we all need support and connection to thrive. Cultivating healthy interdependence involves challenging your beliefs about asking for help. Start to question the negative thoughts and assumptions that prevent you from reaching out. Practicing vulnerability in safe spaces. Begin by sharing your struggles with trusted friends, family members, or a therapist. Setting boundaries and learning to say no. You don't have to do everything for everyone. Prioritize your needs and set healthy boundaries. Allowing yourself to receive. Practice accepting help graciously, without minimizing your needs or feeling obligated to reciprocate immediately. Section 7. The power of vulnerability. Embracing connection and support. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but it's actually the birthplace of connection, belonging, and love. When we allow ourselves to be seen, truly seen, we open ourselves up to the possibility of deep and meaningful relationships. Embracing vulnerability means sharing your authentic self with others. Don't be afraid to let people see your imperfections, your struggles, and your joys. Asking for what you need even if it feels uncomfortable. Practice expressing your needs clearly and directly, without apology. Allowing yourself to be supported and cared for. Let go of the need to control everything and allow others to help you. Section 8. Rewriting the narrative from self-sufficiency to shared strength. The journey from hyper-independence to healthy interdependence is a process, not a destination. It's about unlearning old patterns and embracing a new way of being in the world. It's about recognizing that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to admit when we need support. Understanding that vulnerability is essential for connection. We can't experience true intimacy without allowing ourselves to be seen. Believing that we are worthy of love and belonging, just as we are, our imperfections don't make us any less deserving of love and connection. Section 9. Conclusion. A world made better together. Imagine a world where we celebrate interdependence, where asking for help is seen as a sign of strength and vulnerability is embraced as the key to connection. This is the world we can create, together. Let us choose to build each other up, to offer support freely, and to create a culture where everyone feels safe to ask for help when they need it. For in the tapestry of human connection, it's our shared vulnerabilities that make us whole.